My name is Dr. Sara Andreotti. I'm a marine biologist and a postdoctoral researcher at Stellenbosch University. Situated in between, the Indian and the Atlantic Ocean, it is indeed a special place. They're putting a lot of effort into transforming ideas into something useful for society and focusing now on climate change study and specifically putting funding to improve that aspect, which is key, for the future. I'm from Italy and I literally come to South Africa to study white sharks. So I believe we should take a very good care of the three-quarters of our planet. The oceans are taking care of our oxygen level on the planet, and we kind of need oxygen to breathe. So I believe that understanding how interlinked humans are with the ocean will be the first step to push towards sustainable utilization of our ocean resources and protection of the great animals that keeps the ocean balanced. Sharks are a really important component of our ocean ecosystem. If you have too many grazers, then you will have less seaweeds. And with less seaweeds, you have less oxygen production. So that is one aspect that impacts the ocean if you get the top predators out of it. But also with climate change, what you have is an increase in water temperature, and they call it acidification of our water. And with acidification, then that breaks down the CO2. And that's how you get too much carbon released in the planet. Sharks are facing a lot of threats at the moment, and climate change is one of them. The change in water temperature is affecting their prey viability, is affecting their range. And I think shark net is the one threat that we can get rid of as soon as we decide to stop using them. So Shark Safe is basically the fastest way to get rid of these nets into museum to show what horrible thing we used to do to solve the shark-human conflict. In order to save our ocean, we need to save our sharks. The Shark Safe Barrier project is a world first because it is indeed the first nature-inspired, eco-friendly barrier that is shark-specific. It took about 6 years to get the right material and the right robustness without making it too expensive as well. What makes Shark Safe Barrier unique is that it is keeping just the sharks out of the area. And that way the impact to the local ecosystem is reduced because all the other animals can just swim through it. And it doesn't also pose an entanglement hazard, and it doesn't require electricity. Sharks have a very unique sense that allows them to deter very minute electric and magnetic field in the water. And when put in contact with a very strong magnet underwater, the magnet overpowers this sense that the shark have and act as a deterrent. And for the first time, we have something that is copying how nature does that already, which is a thick forest of kelp, combined with this clever idea of using magnetism to deter sharks specifically. We tested the Shark Safe Barrier in Gansbaai, which is well known to be one of the roughest places around our coast. Gansbaai can have waves that are up to 9 meters. So we did test it in one of the roughest places we could find. And the idea for us was to build something that once it's deployed, is going to stay there. Of course, the ocean have a way to break things. So we had to go through 6 years of trial and error to get the right combination of component and welding and floatability and attachment to the seafloor that will make it robust and will make it effective to deploy and retrieve if needed. The shark-safe barrier is the first eco-friendly and shark-specific technology that will allow to keep sharks separated from humans in the area where humans want to go and swim and surf. So my hope is that the barrier will become a tool to protect people when needed, but ultimately a tool to get people to understand shark better and not be so afraid of them. And the vision will be to have shark safe all over the world where it is needed and have local team to take care of it and use that as an excuse to spark conservation effort and study on the artificial reef and shark awareness campaign because these animals really need an active effort to make them survive and to get them to survive and be here for the next generation. So if you have human-made climate change in combination with an unbalanced ocean, then the effect on the planet is going to be a lot worse than just climate change.